the Chronos system, home system of the Klingon Empire, 2.5 years prior to the signing of the Chem.
General, positive identification of the trader's cruiser, linking to your tactical display.
Follow my intercept course. Take us around the fiercest fighting, and deliver us near his flank.
The target shows no sign of evasion. General, forward weapons locked and ready.
Fire!
Your shield is down. Forward disruptors. Recharged and locked.
Hold fire. Lower shields.
General, they are beaten. I request the honor of delivering the final death stroke.
Maintain your position aft of their rear shield array until you hear from me directly. I will now bring an end to this charade. Chief Engineer, transport me to the Traitor's Bridge.
I care nothing for the damage to the engines. I want Chang. Shake them off and bring us about, or your head will adorn my...
Kalno, son of Georg. I challenge you under the ancient rites of blood peace. Your officers will bear witness.
Chang, this is not one of your lectures at the Academy. This is a warship of the House of Georg. Your life became my property the moment you beamed aboard. There will be no duel.
Our ancestors settled their differences in this fashion. The rite of blood peace may have fallen out of favor in this decadent age, but it is no less binding today. Or will you flaunt your cowardice in the very presence of your men?
You are a fool, Chang. Chancellor Lorak will fall. His illness weakens him by the hour. Already he is unfit to lead the High Council. Withdraw this challenge. Join me, and I will ensure a proper place for you within my new government.
You cannot avoid my challenge, Kalno. If it is Lorak's fate to be deposed, so be it. I will ensure his successor will be a man of honor, not a cowardly son of Georg.
Where are your famous words of Shakespeare now, Chang? Had you accepted my offer, you would have lived to fight your true enemy. Now you're just a globfly on the road to my ascension.
Poor player. Life's but a walking shadow. It's a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing.
Pretty epic intro for a pretty epic game. It looks like I've never played this game. Welcome everyone to the Retro Gaming Junction. This is Camilio and we're playing Star Trek Klingon Academy, which looks pretty great. Yeah, I don't have much to say because I don't know much about this game, but there's a ton of FMVs. Of course, we're playing the Klingon. Let's go into the options. Yeah, that's all good. There's even a test movie if you want to listen to the movie volume, but
None, sir.
It's so low though, even though it's at the max, so I don't know. It was fine during the intro. That's what I trust. Just play the intro and test it perfectly. Um, yeah, by default, this is not even maxed out. But these are like things that I might change during the playthrough. Auto-targeting versus manual targeting. So you have these fights and it's kind of like not like Wing Commander TIE Fighter because it's bigger ships, but it's similar. So if I do manual targeting, I will have to like move my ship toward them and use the reticle to attack. Even though technically, like, I should be able to shoot on the side, but I can shoot on the side also. I just need to go into the turrets. But I might go auto-targeting. We'll see how it goes. By default, the difficulty is there, and there's just 3 settings. So I think I'll leave it at default. Usually default is normal, but since it's there and this game looks very complicated, I will probably put it there and maybe auto-targeting, something like that. I want to focus on controlling all the aspects of the ship and not necessarily having to aim. Even though you'll see aiming is not that difficult because targets are gigantic. And Padlock Gunnery mode is when you switch to the gunnery turrets, you can steer the ship, and with dual control you can steer the ship and the gunnery turret at the same time. I'm gonna use the mouse, but I do have a controller here if I want to use a joystick. But the mouse seems to be working pretty well. Then you can change all the odd, like remove some of these odd elements, all of the odd elements if you really don't want them. Because once you know the controls, I mean, it's useful to have like this. But there's some stuff that's not necessarily that useful if you know the game. That's it. There's a simulator here. You can play like builder. I don't know if we can we build ships. Yes, it's pretty crazy though. 8 CDs for 2,000. And usually that's reserved to FMV games, and this is an FMV games game. New game. The music is pretty good.
At last, this day has arrived. So many years of training, study, and instruction. Now I, Torlek, son of Rokva, have earned a place in this hall. The honor to my family name alone was worth the struggle. But what will the general think? Will he recognize that I possess the strength to lead my fellow warriors into battle? Will he... He's here.
I officially welcome you to the Klingon Defense Forces Elite Command Academy. You have surpassed your peers to earn a place within this distinguished hall. But I tell you, this is not enough. In the days to come, you will be tested well beyond your current limitations. Most of you will fail, and failure will mean your immediate dismissal from this institution. Past achievements mean nothing here. I am not interested in the names of your fathers, nor of your family's lineage. What I am interested in is your breaking point. How will you conduct yourselves in battle? How far will you go to preserve your honor and fulfill your duty? These are simple questions that will decide the fate of our empire. One day there will be a war with our true enemy, the Federation. There are those who disagree, but it will happen. Before that day arrives, your role within this great conflict must be determined. This academy was conceived to create the very finest warship commanders in the galaxy. Those few of you who succeed will be granted immediate command of a warship. For those who do not, there will be no disgrace. Whatever becomes of you, either at this academy or beyond, never forget, you are all Klingon warriors. Klingon warriors. I have placed the challenge before you. Let us conclude this address and begin the trials.
You'll notice that the HUD is not like the text, the font isn't super aligned, and everything is like kind of like weirdly scaled. It's because when this came out, there's a patch here, and this is installed. This patch is installed, but I'm still working at lower resolution. I'll explain later why. And it's all because of the HUD. It's because the game came out in 3 resolution. You could play in 640 by 480, 800 by 600, or 1024 by 768. Since none of these scale to one another, like one is not the double of anything, like there's nothing scales correctly between these 3 resolution. If they would have used something like 1280 by 960, that scales perfectly with 640 by 480. That's one of my preferred resolution, and a lot of games do not have that. They have 1280 by 1024, but usually that will stretch the image because or at least the HUD, because it's using the elements from the 640 by 480, doubling them, but not really, because it doesn't double exactly at 1024. It does double at 968. Anyways, because of the scaling, the HUD elements of the game, you'll see later, are much smaller. I could play this game at 1080p, but of course I like to play these older games at 4:3 because that's what they were meant to be played on. But it would be nice to play this in widescreen anyway, just to have like a more screen. But screen space in this game is not important. It's all about the strategies and seeing everything in space. It's not explosions. This is Star Trek. This is not Elite Force. Do you just start the training mission? So these other elements will be very, very small.
Teach you the absolute basics of ship combat. Some of the more complex options have been disabled. As you demonstrate competence in performing the tasks presented to you, these restrictions will be lifted. First, we begin with your heads-up display, or HUD. The lower left display contains your ship's information. The numbers to the right indicate their damage status, given from 0 to 100%. The status of your ship's shield system is represented by a blue circle surrounding a top-down view of your ship. This circle is broken up into 4 segments, representing your forward, left, right, and rear shields. The strength of each is represented numerically, ranging from 0 to 100%. Your top and bottom shields are represented by a smaller blue circle just to the right of the main shield indicator. It too displays the strength of these shields numerically, ranging from 0 to 100%. Along the top right of the display window are your weapon status indicators. From left to right, these display your primary, secondary, and heavy weapons. When you fire a weapon, its indicator will darken. As a weapon recharges, the indicator brightens. These indicators are normally orange when the weapon is fully charged, and turn green if a target is within that weapon's firing arc.
Okay. And this we're in 800 by 600 right now because I thought it was a 640 by 480. The odd element take all the space. It's crazy. So now it's all lighter, but 1024 by 768. I thought the text was a little too small for you guys. I'm always thinking about you guys. Restart. No, restart nothing. Continue.
No warship captain, regardless of his skill, can fight effectively without his crew. You will now learn how to issue orders and commands to them. The Verbal Order System, or VOS, is your direct contact with your bridge officers. Along the bottom of your HUD are your bridge crew and their corresponding number keys. Pressing any of these number keys will bring up a menu in the lower left-hand corner of your screen. These menus are the heart of the Verbal Order System, and each one represents a list of commands you can issue to your bridge crew. A good captain can increase a ship's effectiveness 100-fold with proper use of his bridge crew. To target an enemy in sensor range, you must use your ship's targeting computer through the VOS. Now press 8, then 4 to target the nearest enemy.
You don't have to do that. There's quick keys for this. Could I even do this, like with the quick keys? Boom.
The lower right window now contains your target's information. In this case, a Federation cargo tanker. This target display is very similar to your ship's display, and will provide critical information about your target during battle. The center of your HUD will display an arrow indicating what direction your target is in, and how far your ship must turn to face it. Face your target by turning your ship in the direction of the indicator. To change your ship's facing, simply move the joystick in the direction you wish to travel, or use the arrow keys. Once you have done so, and your target is visible on your screen, notice that your target is highlighted by 3 arrows. This will help you find your target in large engagements when there may be multiple enemy vessels visible on your screen.
I thought they wanted me to do it, but no. Maybe I could have tried to move, but it didn't give me the time to do it. It's okay.
Ultimately, the purpose of every warship is to deliver its weapons to its target and utterly destroy it.
I can't move.
You will now learn the weapon
but...
systems that will allow you to do this. Your ship's primary weapons range is 15,000 kilograms, or K. The distance to your target is displayed along the top of your target's information window. The highlighted triangles around your target will become a deep red when you are within primary weapons range. Your ship's primary weapons are disruptors. Fire them at the tanker as it comes into range by pressing the Alt key, or button number 1 on the joystick. Heavy weapons have a range of 12,500 K. The heavy weapons your ship carries are heavy disruptors. Fire them at the tanker as it comes into range by pressing the space bar, or button number 3 on your joystick. Secondary weapons have a range of 10,000 K. As your target comes into secondary weapons range, its highlighted triangles will become a bright red. The secondary
I'll
weapons
stop
on
because
your
I'll
ship
destroy
are
it.
photon torpedoes.
That's
Fire
what I
them
just
by
did.
pressing the control key,
I
or
just
button
did.
number 2
Fucking
on the
crazy,
joystick.
man. Those torpedoes.
Remember to configure your joystick by checking the Use Joystick box on the Controls menu,
Yeah,
which
but
is located within the
the
options
mouse is
screen.
nice.
Most of your ship's firepower is positioned to fire from the forward arc of your warship. There are, however, additional weapons spread throughout your port, starboard, and aft firing arcs. These weapons can automatically fire at an enemy target as it passes through these other arcs.
It'd be nice if they would leave me the time to do these things before going to this old screen here. I hope you guys can hear me because I can't even see my OBS screen. I'll have to restart the game. But we'll finish this tutorial.
It is now time to learn the importance and uses of power macros. Your warship is a highly complex weapons platform brimming with devastating firepower. Because of such complexity, however, every warship depends heavily upon its crew to coordinate the myriad systems needed for combat. Everything from damage control and sickbay to shields and the cloaking device must be managed carefully and assigned its proper power for whatever the given situation demands. To assist the captain in making his warship perfectly configured for any combat situation, your chief engineer has constructed power macros. These power macros are preset patterns in energy allocation for all main systems aboard your warship. Press the 1 key to call up your list of orders for your chief engineer. Press the 3 key to display the power macros available to you. Then press the 1 key again to select Standard Battle as your power macro.
Engage power allocation.
At once, sir. Your ship is now configured with sufficient power to run at combat speeds, maintain shields, weapons, and a host of other systems necessary for combat. Other macros are also available to you that will configure your ship's systems to do everything from cloaking and repairing, to reinforcing shields, to boosting power to sensors for hunting cloaked ships. Each one will instantly configure your ship to maximize its effectiveness under specific situations. And they are accessible by pressing the 1 key, then the 3 key, then the number for whichever power macro you desire. These lessons would not be complete without mastering the fundamentals of maneuvering your ship in combat. Along the top of your ship's information window is a horizontal bar, which is your ship's speed indicator. It is located immediately above the name of your ship, which in this case is simply designated Training Vessel. A small triangle at the top of the bar displays the speed you've set. Inside the top bar is an indicator that shows your current speed. Along the bottom of the bar is a triangle that indicates your ship's maximum speed due to your current power setting. Order your helmsman to set impulse speed to 3/4 impulse. Press 2, 4, then 2 again.
You could do that, but there's the bracket key will just bring. So if you don't know, what he's talking about is this bar that goes like that. And there's the white bar over triangle over there and a little tiny little triangle at the far end of it. So I can move it a little bit. As you can see, I can move the first thing to say go at that speed, then it goes at that speed, it accelerates to that speed, and that little triangle at the far end, that's the max speed I can attain depending on how much power and stuff I put in it. So let's go there, do what he says. 2, 4. Yes, average. And he wants this.
3/4 impulse.
To fine-tune your speed, you can also use your keyboard's bracket keys, left bracket and right bracket, to decrease or increase your speed setting. It is now time for you to bring together everything you have learned and put it to its logical effect. Destroy the tanker you currently have targeted.
Okay, but there's other things he hasn't talked about. If I press the key before the 1 key, I don't know what you guys call it, but oh, I can't use it now. Okay, maybe we haven't learned about it. So okay, when he was saying the distance, so the distance is that there's a bar that goes like that's the distance to my target, and the radar is similar to the map in Wing Command. X-Wing TIE Fighter, where there's a bar that goes all the way to where he is, and that bar is where up or down he is. Anyway, I don't really like the that radar at the top right, but I'll be using So at 640 by 480, the lowest resolution, all the odd element touch themselves, you know. I could show you. I might eventually play at higher resolution. It all depends on how comfortable and how important it is, all these things at the bottom, all these numbers and all these things. Okay, because it's still very readable at 1024. So we need to destroy this guy, so let's go faster. So again, that little triangle now, but if I go into engineering, no, not engineering, Elm, Impulse,
All ahead full.
Impulse. Now he's giving more power to the engine. If I drop my speed though, will he drop the thing? No. So that means that ideally after getting to him, he regenerated a lot of his shield. The range of the weapons, by the way, is like 15,000, 10,000, so 37,000. We're so far away. When we're close enough, the target is so big that this is not a game about like aiming and you have to lead your target a little bit, but you know it's not. It depends. If you want to fine tune and target ship parts, you can definitely do that too. You'll see the destruction models on these will, like when it get destroyed, it's really the part that it's. This game's amazing. Okay, let's go. Let's well, Elm, impulse speed, 1/4 impulse.
Right away.
Oh yeah, that's much better. Now he sets the, okay, yeah, that is much better. Okay, now he sets it at that, so we have more power for the rest of the things. But he's still faster than us, so let's go faster. Elm, no, Elm, impulse. Let's go half impulse.
Half impulse. Right away, sir.
Still, we should shoot at him. So I think there's a little bit of guidance on the missiles. I think.
Time is a precious thing. Never waste it.
This laser seems to go everywhere. What if I do this? Oh, okay. Impulse.
All
Oh,
ahead
impulse.
full.
Impulse.
Half impulse. Quarter impulse.
Whoa.
Three-quarter impulse.
I'd like him to shoot at me so it would be a proper like training. Oh. Like I could destroy these little things. Whoa. Whoa, what was that? I need to go faster. It's getting away. Maybe I should configure the joystick. Well, if I... No, I need to go into the options. Before we continue on, do you wish to replay any of the previous lessons? Restart the combat, destroy the tank, choose. Continue on the next lesson.
Due to the vastness of space, battles are often separated by great distances not easily traversed at impulse speeds. Even a single battle raging at the opposite end of a star system may take several hours to travel to at these sublight speeds. For this reason, warp travel is essential for proper timing during times of war. You will now learn how to perform an in-system warp within a solar system. Now, in orbit around Kronos' moon Praxis is an enemy warship. You will now perform an in-system warp to the moon using the VOS. Order your helmsman to warp to Praxis. Press 2, then 1.
Warp in system.
Engage
Praxis.
warp drive. Right away, sir.
Whoa, okay. Okay, nice. That's it? Okay.
Tankers and other non-combatants are easy prey. To better test your capabilities as a warrior, you must battle an opponent capable of fighting back. Eliminate the Federation destroyer. Fire your weapons and continue firing until he is destroyed.
Let's go. So I could do target, nearest enemy. Power allocation is engineer. Power allocation.
Engage power
standard.
allocation. At once, sir.
For the Federation vessel. And it's got max speed for now.
All ahead full. Right away, sir.
Weapons. Weapon control. All weapon system. All banks. Elm. Impulse.
Quarter impulse.
That woke him up. Oh ho ho! A worthy opponent. This guy's fast. Okay, Elm. Impulse.
Three-quarter impulse. Right away, sir.
As you can see, there's some momentum. It's like this is not X-Wing or TIE Fighter where you move the joystick and immediately no. Like you move right, and when you move left, it goes like whoa, and then there's an acceleration, whether it's with the mouse or with the joystick. Oh shit!
Port shield is down. 50%.
So I think my people, my crew is kind of targeting it. Yeah, it is targeting it automatically. Yeah. Shit.
Ventral shield is down 50%.
At least their laser seems to be. It's not the lasers, it's disruptors. We need to go faster. Helm, impulse.
All ahead
impulse.
full. Right away, sir.
I could also do. I think it's station. Go to communication. Oh my god. Let's not do that. Target. Is he going away? What the fuck? We're at full speed and we're not catching up on him at all. He's coming back.
Starboard shield is down 50%. Surprise, motherfucker.
Eric. Oh, his hull is at 33. I just saw that. Holy shit. Oh my, I don't know. When he collided with us, he took the blunt of the damage. Okay, so if we go into the options and we do, I don't know, controls. No, well, maybe I'll do this. Let's go game settings, auto targeting. What's that? Return.
Forward shield is down 50%.
Doesn't seem to do much.
Starboard shield is down 50%.
Like I need the alt button to be constantly pressed. So I will definitely need to change the buttons here. Like why don't my... I have side lasers and stuff. Why can't I tell them to attack? Helm. Comms. No. Security. Science. Weapons. Targeting mode. Or auto. It's already on auto. Am I the one shooting? I don't think so. Sorry. Oh, nice shot.
Ventral shield is down 50%. Shield is down 50%.
This hull is at 24.
Port shield is buckling.
Oh.
shield is down 50%.
Slow down a little bit here as we get closer. I was going reverse. Oh, oh my god. I was just looking at that bar and being like, oh, go down, but that's not how it works. I just need to, like... And then I could do engineering. No, that's fine. We're going back.
Port shield is buckling. Shield is down 50%. Starboard shield is down. Shield is down 50%.
Roll is done. That killed him.
I am sure you will improve with practice. Nice work.
I mean, everything was 100%, so nothing was damaged. The shield at the end really took all the blunt, but it seems to have taken all the blunt. I would have liked to taste that, like to try that at medium difficulty. I'll try the first mission, because this seems kind of a little easy. Even though I did struggle, I'm still learning. This is very complicated. Trust me. Next is...
In war, battles are often fought in directed assaults requiring the coordination of numerous warships. In battle, you may be assigned escorts who will fight with you and follow your orders. You can assign orders to these escorts through the VOS. For this training exercise, you have been assigned the IKS Sankav as your escort. Instruct your communications officer to order your escort, the Sankav, to form on your flank. Press 3, 2, 1, then 4.
3. Order escort, order all escort. That would work also. Mission objective. Come, all escort, this one. And then form up. I can break and attack my target, capture my target, form up, defend, ceasefire.
Com, order escorts to form up.
Next, have your targeting computer target your nearest enemy. Press 8, then 4.
Uh, 8 and 4.
Now, instruct your communications officer to order your escort to attack your target. Press 3, 2, 1, then 2.
Three, 2, 1, then attack.
Com, order escorts to attack my target.
Yes, sir. Feel free to aid your escort in the attack.
Okay, going to engineer. Power allocation. We're going to battle defensive. Oh, he's too far. Can I change the difficulty right now? I think I can. You could try this at medium. I don't know if it changes like bang. It'll probably show. Okay, his hull is down 54% now. Not 50, it's at 54%.
Forward shield is down. Ventral shield is buckling.
I'll wait till they recharge. Recharge soon. Oh my god, he has no more shields in the front. My front shield is not recharging. What the hell's going on? Okay, wow. It takes a while until it starts up again. That's what it said in the manual. I did read the manual. Yeah, this is crap. I need to use a joystick. Even the I can't even use the. Oh, I would need to go to. No, let's go to the options and do it. Controls. Use joystick. But then I might have to change some of these. Yes. Fire primary. This. Oh, it was already. It was already kind of okay-ish, I guess. Fire all weapons. That's what I want. What? Primary. Secondary. Heavy. Advance. All weapons. We'll see. We'll see for the rest. At least it seems to be supported. Oh, what? It's not working. It's not even working. So with the fucking mouse? No. What? Options, controls, calibrate. Left corner. That's the best I can do. Should work now. Okay, let's go. Oh my, okay, yeah. Nice. Wow, that was a great shot.
Port shield is down 50%. Port shield is buckling.
Let's go slower a little bit, I think. What the fuck? He's in that direction. Eventually, he's just turning with us. We're super close. Okay, there you go.
Forward shield is down.
This looks a little more difficult, so maybe we're at medium difficulty now. Okay, let's take a little break. Oh, we shouldn't take a break when he has no shields in the front. Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh.
Forward shield is down.
I forget to even shoot, even if he's off screen, because I can still shoot him.
Ventral shield is down 50%. Forward shield is down.
Our guy is still shooting at him. I hope so. That did the trick. Oh. At 21% now.
Forward shield is down. Starboard shield is down. Port shield is buckling.
Three-quarter impulse.
Right away, sir.
No, that's not even what I wanted. So it's full three-quarter half. Okay, so full three-quarter half. Okay, so I don't know
Count
this.
impulse.
was a great hit. That actually killed him. That was a great hit. Oh my god. I love this game. I know it's slow and it takes a while, but that's what I like. I like attrition combat. That's what I like about BattleTech or Mech Warrior. You have this big mech, and that's what I didn't like about some of the clan DLC. It was just like there's just like people coming in. I like it more like it's maybe 4 out of 4, 4 hour versus 6 or 4 versus 8, and it's very long to destroy everybody. Okay, next lesson.
As previously mentioned, it is often necessary to travel great distances to attack a target or join a battle. Sometimes these distances may span an entire sector of space and cover many star systems. In this lesson, you will learn how to perform an out-system warp to another star system. When performing an out-system warp, it is advisable to do so under cloak. Order your engineer to activate the out-system warp power macro. Press 1, 3, then 8.
Engage power allocation.
At once, sir.
And we go into
This macro
cloaking.
will automatically cloak your vessel, divert power to your warp drives, and configure the rest of your starship for the long journey to another
Oh,
solar
that's great.
system.
Okay, that's great.
Now, order your helmsman to warp to the charge dock system at warp factor 4. Press 2, 1, 1 again, then 4.
Why 4?
Before we conclude this training exercise, it is
Conclude?
necessary to briefly explain planetary terrains.
Conclude! I'm not ready.
Battles are not always fought in the empty void of space where a ship's systems behave predictably. Oftentimes, a battle may rage within the corona of a star, or the straits of an asteroid belt, or even the edge of a black hole. For this reason, it is important to discuss the tactical benefits and dangers of operating within these diverse environments. We first begin by examining the effects within the outer atmosphere of a gas giant. One of the most immediate features of this terrain is the severe reduction in the performance of your ship's sensors and the corresponding loss of visibility. Your targeting systems will be severely restricted, and more power must be allocated to your sensors in order to effectively detect enemy targets. You can instruct your chief engineer to do this by engaging the Hunt for Cloaked Ships power macro. Undeniably, however, this terrain's most dangerous property is the damage inflicted upon your ship's hull and shields by atmospheric friction. The faster you move, the worse the damage becomes. Even a battlecruiser at full strength can only hope to last for several minutes if traveling at full impulse.
Really?
All of these factors combine to create circumstances where local navigation becomes exceedingly difficult. Therefore, it is unwise for any warship captain to remain in this environment any longer than absolutely necessary. And even then, he should never allow himself to stray any deeper than the outer fringes of its atmosphere. Yet despite the dangers, this terrain does have its advantages. If you find yourself outnumbered, and the situation calls for you to lose your pursuers, no other environment can better facilitate this. In particular, since maneuvering is much more difficult, larger warships have an advantage over groups of smaller vessels. Although very few warship captains prefer to utilize this environment, those that do so swear by it and would scarcely fight anywhere else if given a choice. Another stellar terrain you might possibly fight a battle within is a planetary ring. These rings are mostly composed of very fine microparticles in slow orbit around their host planet. While these particles are small enough not to pose a danger to your ship's hull, be warned, however, as there are also large asteroids orbiting at high velocities. One interesting anomaly of this environment is its effect upon your ship's shields. All shipborne deflector shields will cease operating shortly after entering this terrain. This effect, coupled with the planetary ring's natural sensor interference, makes for a significant tactical advantage to any warship with a cloaking device. Indeed, many Klingon captains prefer luring an opponent into a planetary ring than any other battlefield environment, even open space.
And the training mission. Shit. We didn't go through a lot of things that was in the manual, and I didn't have even the time to read it all. The manual has 300 pages. Well, it's like 294 or something. Yes, there's credits in there, and yes, they talk about the ships and the weapon. That's the thing, they talk about every single ship, every single weapon. And the way they talk about every single weapon is a big paragraph that you need to read, or you can't really skim through. It's not like a point by point, like range, damage, blah blah. There's a little bit of that, and they're ordered, and there's like more than 20 types of weapons with like huge paragraphs, and they don't order them by like, I don't, they order them by alphabetical order. That's not what I would have done, because that means that light disruptors, standard disruptors, and heavy disruptors are like all over the place. Like, they talk about the light disruptors before talking about the standard, and I was like, they're standard disruptors? Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Anyways, like, there's the Federation phasers are there, so all the weapons of all the other ships are there too. That's a lot of stuff, and they all work in different ways. It's crazy when you shoot, and it doesn't feel like that, but there seem to be a lot of things under the hood. The brief stats, objectives, save game. Okay, we're not in the main menu anymore. The save game. For the first time I can save my game. Start. Save. Complete. Okay, that's great. Wow. Perfect naming scheme. I love it. I don't even have to type anything. Quick training mission completed. Excellent. I'm just gonna...
What a fine collection of
I
warriors.
pressed escape.
So eager for battle. Are you prepared?
Escape is continue.
Really? Today, you will fire the first shots in a campaign that will lead to the destruction of the Federation. This campaign is not real, but I assure you, it will be worse than real. If you can defeat them in my simulated trials, you will be able to defeat them anywhere, at any time. I believe you know when an enemy intends you harm, but are you truly prepared? Have you meticulously observed your enemy? Have you discerned his weaknesses, appraised his strengths, discovered his greatest hopes and fears? To know your enemy is to defeat him before you have faced him. Do not wait until you meet in the coldness of space, for space is the harshest instructor. In any future conflict, the Federation expects a coordinated assault by the Klingon and Romulan empires. They expect us to seize territory along the border, then entrench ourselves for a protracted conflict. Therefore, we will do no such thing. We will begin by creating a breach in the infamous neutral zone. Your task, as part of the Gorcha Group 1, will be to pave the way for our heavy strike forces. Over the years, Starfleet has installed powerful sensor probe nets along their side of the neutral zone to monitor our movements, while a cloaked vessel is extremely difficult to detect under normal conditions. It can be traced at short range by a sufficiently powerful probe net. We must destroy their probe nets without alerting Starfleet before our strike groups can cross the neutral zone. Jamming cruisers will be positioned along the probe net in the Targa sector. Once these are in place and all communications jammed, you will destroy the sensor probes and their monitoring stations. Now, make your approach. Under cloak. The element of surprise must be maintained. Good hunting.
Sir, Commander Thokmok is hailing the fleet.
Open channel.
I am Instructor Thokmok, and it is I who will evaluate your performance within these trials. It is my duty to recommend your advancement when you have earned it, or to seek your dismissal if you have failed. Do not confuse me with my famous brother, Colonel Worf, the Imperial Arbiter for the High Council. I am not here to speak for you or to defend you. I am here to help General Chang test you beyond your breaking point. Now that you know this, we will begin.
But
In
it's
this
totally
mission case, you
the
are
voice of
responsible for creating a breach in the Federation
Worf.
probe net along the neutral zone. You must destroy the monitoring stations in your assigned systems and several of their sensor probes. The element of surprise is crucial. Jamming cruisers have been ordered to disrupt enemy communications within each targeted system. Approach your targets while cloaked. Your assigned jamming cruiser will signal you for when to commence the attack. After your targets are destroyed, remain with your assigned jamming cruiser until it warps out. May Otter guide you, cadets. Cloak your vessels and proceed to the Federation border. Thokmok out.
Captain, we have received our assignment. We are to hit the Beta Ceti monitoring station and its probe net.
That was a lot of info in there. Okay, so this still works. Shit. Anyway, let's go around here. The station. Go to engineering.
Helm, you have the con.
Okay, so yeah, if I
Captain has
press
taken the con.
like the button before one, it
Helm,
also
you have
goes
the
there.
con.
And here you can do all the things. For example, damage control. If you want to repair stuff faster, well, you press it at on, then you do this, and then as you can see the impulse already, you see the impulse can't go faster than this, even though if it could, it would go there. That's me telling him never assign more than this amount of power. What is this? I'm not sure what's this. 68628. Oh yeah, this is the priority. So 1 being the most prioritized, cloak and shield, then sensors, then light disruptors, photon torpedoes, and I guess impulse warp is not important. What's this going on here? Available power reserve, power consumption, weapon operation movement. So less movement, more weapons. Warp impulse auxiliary. Holy crap, I don't know what this is. This is nothing. So I thought that this would all be off because in the manual it says like press on if you want to do this, press on if you want to do this. But by default, security is always on. Transporters are off. Sick bay's on. Of course it's on. ECM off. Tractor beam cloak off. Okay, it's literally turning it off. Like you turn the fucking thing off completely. If I turn off sensors and sick bay, we have more powers now, I think. I can assign power here and still have full impulse. Barely. Yeah, it goes down here. Some things are not... oh my god, I turned on the tractor beam and all of a sudden we can't go at any speed. That's why you need... Oh, we just went into cloaking. You can just do this stealth on for cloak shit. Withdraw. Okay.
Captain has taken the con.
9. Go to Elm.
Helm, you have the con.
Ooh. Wow. Mission lists. Two systems. The neutral zone, I guess. Rotation? No. This doesn't rotate. It doesn't even zoom in or anything. It doesn't. Oh, wait. What? Oh, okay, okay. It moves like that. Okay. What's the rotation then? What does that do? Center. Oh, system. Oh, system. Whoa! Too fast. Whoa! Oh, is that what you said? Is that what you said, Arrogin? That the galaxy could turn around you? Were you talking about this? Whoa! Okay. Oh, you can't even keep it pressed. Well, yeah, but it's faster to do this. Singularity. Okay, I guess we'll get there. Don't touch that. Just center and don't touch this at all. The plus and minus though, don't go too fast. They're just fine. And if you go into sector, whoa, shit. And now I can move here if I wanted to. I could go there. Warp throttle. There you go. Warp not. Whoa. Oh, okay. That I like. There's a whole game that's like played with the mouse here where it seems you can play the game without even touching any of these things. Any of these things will go to. Let's go. We're gonna go here. No, not past the neutral zone. Yeah, engage.
Your order will reveal our presence to the enemy. Is this what you want?
Yes. Do it. He doesn't want to do it.
Helm, you have the con.
Engage.
Sir, we do not have enough time to warp to that system and complete our mission objectives.
Okay.
Helm, you have the con.
Okay. Here. Engage.
Sir, we do not have enough time.
Okay.
Helm,
I go.
you have the con.
I need to go here, and it's actually faster. And once you're here, like, and time goes 5 times slower when I'm on these screens, which is nice. Very appreciated. Okay. Anyway, we can't go library. Oh my god. Oh shit! We can't even zoom in on some of the things. Hey, Whoopster, holy fucking shit! This doesn't work very well. Okay. Ooh, it kind of glitches out here. Ambient light, let's go. Can we look at ships? Can it stop rotating, please? Okay, thanks. A black hole. A bulk freighter. Stop it. Oh, they really went like... Man, this... They put more stuff in this than the X-Wing TIE Fighter games. It's very similar. There's a thing like this in TIE Fighter and X-Wing. You can look at all the ships, but now they put like all the things like Camp Kittimer, Capital 4, things that radiation cannon. So all the weapons I was talking about that are in the manual, this is copy pasted what's on the manual. So it says nickname, damage rating, range, blah blah. But there's so many of them. The lithium. It's nerdgasm. Like, holy sh... Anyway.
Captain
Too much.
has taken the con.
Too much information. Okay. Captain is overwhelmed.
Helm,
Communication.
you have the con.
Okay, so this is communication. There's not much here. We can L these two things. Open channel.
No
No.
response, sir. No response, sir.
Mission log. Com log. Oh, com log. That's cool. Oh, that's really nice. Damage? Oh, okay. So damage. We can lock these things. Oh, okay, yeah. If we want to, it should be a lock all, but yeah, you use these combat system, all end power, internal systems, equalize, combat. So hull, okay, warp, all, and impulse maximum. What about shields? Interesting. Internal system, equalize. Mission clock. We'll reload. This is not a problem, by the way. This is me exploring the interface, because they didn't go through this in the training, and the manual, even the manual doesn't go. It goes through these, but these things, and I only have access to the PDF manual. These screens are so small, I can't see shit anyway. But it's a shame, because if I want to only, like if I want to boost the shields, I would do something like that. Okay. Okay, and since it touches everything else, it's not a huge impact on everything else. I go like shields. Shouldn't shields be at max? I don't understand. Shields, shouldn't they be like really high? I don't understand. Oh, this is shield damage? It's not the regenerations of the shields themselves. It's the shield system damaged. I think. Anyway. Engineer, we went there. Elm, we went there. Library, medical. Recommended crew complement: 12 starship personnel, 5 marine, maximum crew complement 22. Crew experience green. This is the personnel and the marines. Active duty. There's not much to do here. Elite officers. Standby. Medical or emergency. It just puts more energy in it. It's the same as going into engineering, and well, I can show you even like standby. It's the same thing as touching this, I think. Medical. Science. Sensor control, science range, medium range, target list, friendly neutral. Okay, okay. Scan.
Science officer, activate scanners.
Probes.
Target scanned.
Captain has taken the car.
They did it. They fucking did it. They did what I wanted them to do. In Star Trek, The Next Generation, Final Unity, you have access to your ship and a lot of controls, but it's not good. I won't go into details. It's not great. This though, this looks amazing. I feel I have control and I understand what everything means. Let's go into the
Helm, you have the con.
security, weapons, security, team, targeted ship. Okay. Away team. This is when you want to transport people. Capture ship. Away team objectives. Oh. Like everything's there. Everything you would want to do. There's also tractor beam, by the way. We didn't go into there, but tractor, like everything is there. And it was there in a couple of other games. I know that Star Trek, Starship Control, that top down, I didn't like that game at all, and I would not play any of the sequels. But it tried to have everything, but oh my god, it was trying to convert from another system, and oh my, like this is starting from scratch. This is like logical, like it's complicated but not overly complicated, and there's way to bypass the complicatedness by telling your crew to do that. I haven't found a way to tell them, and I'm sure there is, to tell them to like maneuver another ship. And I know I read in the manual that you could do that, but you need to have control of it. Anyways, it may be here in the weapons. Targeting option. Fire at will? Auto mode. So with that, I shouldn't have to shoot myself. They should fire themselves. And I saw some people play this, and I mean, maybe they were shooting themselves, but it didn't look like that. It looked automated. Sub-targeting, so I could sub-target the primary weapons if I wanted to. Yeah, that's the sort of thing I would do. It takes so much time to shoot down a target. And what I expect from this game, I don't think they'll go there, is that, and that's what you see in Star Trek, is that yes, it takes a long time to shoot down a target, even in Star Trek. What they do is, when people are in really bad shit, they just fly off. They always, almost, I mean, there's a way to shoot down the warp system and whatever else, but if you're careful, there's always a way to, like, fly away. But I think there's ways to follow people in warp drive. Warp drive is not like a teleport, or it's just really, really fast. It seems you can maneuver in warp drive, which I didn't feel it was possible. I have this notion like in Star Wars where when you tell the computer I'm going there, and it's like poof, you know. But according to TNG, at least a bunch of episodes in TNG, you can maneuver in warp. Not that it's easy to do, but you can. So yeah, target lists, enemy friendly, neutral. This is just the targeting of. All object, but which target? Okay, next. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm targeting this. If I just want the enemies, there is no enemies right now. No target, even though it's showing this. Attack, lock target, fire at will, ceasefire. Yeah, it seems that this feels like I shouldn't have to shoot myself. Anyway. And HUD, we're back here.
Captain has taken the con.
It'd be nice here to have access to the mouse, though. Like, to click on the stuff down there. Or have access to that top bar here. I don't have access to that. I need to go here so that finally... And
Captain has taken the con.
apart from going 9 medical,
You have the con.
I don't know if there is a quick key to get to
Captain has taken the
medical.
con.
The keys in this game, I have to go through this. I will go into a break in a minute. The keys in this game are all over the place. Like, K is for the range of the radar. Like, what is it? Q. I don't know. W. I don't know. E. E is damage. E is damage. R is power report. U here seems to be something at the bottom. You can see here. Activating maybe ECM, I think. ECM and that other thing that goes in triangle like that, maybe that's the tractor beam. I just launched a probe with I. It's crazy. M is the... Now you move with the... Is it like third person view kind of your ship? And why can't I do station?
Helm, you have the con.
Why is it bore sight now? Oh, I guess I changed it by pressing all these buttons.
Captain has taken
here.
the con.
But there's a lot of stuff on the num keypad. Of course, you have access to all the 1, 2, 3, so I guess I should use that one.
Damage report.
At once, sir.
But plus minus for the speed. Nearest target, I think, is the asterisk. Enter is stop. You get the idea. But I think I'm gonna use more the elm, like, and tell them to go to
3/4 impulse.
that,
Right away,
or
sir.
let's. I know this will take a while, but I will go into all of these. Engineering, deactivate damage control.
Disengage damage control.
Why?
Engage damage control. Disengage damage control. Helm, you have the con.
What did that do? Damage control off. That's what it did. $425%. Do you always want damage control all the time on?
Captain has taken the con.
Boost power to damage control. That's the thing. We had access to the percentage. Now we can go directly to the percentages. 8, I
Boost power
guess.
to damage control.
I guess
Helm,
8.
you
It's
have the
gonna
con.
be.
Captain has taken the con.
8 is the max. Yes.
Captain has taken the con.
Power allocation. We know what that is. Repair priority. Yeah, you better go into here. Combat
Execute
system.
repair
Then
path.
going
Helm, you have the con.
damage. Combat system. Save.
Captain has taken the con.
Power report.
Power
Well,
report.
that's up there. You see the power. Total power available 0. Damage control. Forward photon base security. Blah blah. Warp in and out of system. Impulse speed. Emergency maneuver. So emergency maneuver. Full stop turn. No, that gives more power. But when you do, it gives more power to the engine or to the maneuverability of the ship. But as soon as you do the maneuver, if you don't move your joystick, it's fine. But if you turn your joystick, it's gonna start damaging your ship. At least that's strain your ship. Is it the shield, the hull directly? I don't know. Standing order. Okay, there you go. Standing order, orbit target, pursue target, evasion maneuvers, maintain course. So pursue target if I want to shoot automatically. So I think it's possible. And after the break, I'll try that. To just be at the helm and not do anything. Just tell them, like, half impulse, target the ship, fire at will, you know? Like if I do weapons. Let's continue. Com, L, order escort, order L, fleet commander, which don't have mission objectives. That will show the mission objective. That's usually what's there. Security. Deactivate security. If you're not getting boarded, I guess you can deactivate security systems. This is for like protecting people and also to board people. Medical prep sick bay. So if you do that, oh okay.
Casualty report.
Reports. Nice. Whoops. Science. Deactivate sensor array. Activate ECM. So
Activate ECM systems.
Acknowledged.
So I don't see any icons near my ship for that.
Shut down ECM systems.
Sensor range. Oh,
Decrease
point
sensor
blank.
range.
Okay, yeah. Launch probe. Visual. Wide angle. Oh my god. That's in science. Science, visual, magnify.
Magnify image.
Okay.
Acknowledged.
But I would like wide angle all the time. All the time. I thought we were too much zoomed in. Switch to gunnery chair. There you go. It's in weapons. Okay, so 6. Visual.
Wide angle.
7, 6, switch to sensor mode. Elite, bore sight. Weapons, lower shield, shields control, all for, okay, well. At this point, I would go into the target, no, 7, switch to gunnery chair.
Switch gunnery control.
Right away, sir.
But the gunnery here is still in front of us? Targeting mode. Track to control, activate cloaking device, switch to tactical HUD.
Switch gunnery control.
Right away, sir.
Object in reticle. Nearest enemy, standing orders. Oh yeah, will, there you go. And then fire. 8. And next previous non-change targeting list. Off from enemy ships, friendly, neutrals of. Ha! And then 9, go to all the things. Crazy. I'm gonna take a little break. This is, man, this is, wow. I'm blown away. I hope the game, because when I first played TNG Final Unity and I saw all these elements, I was also blown away. I didn't know how shitty they were in game, but I did play like one easy fight. Well, we played 2 fights, right? 3 fights. Anyway, a couple of fights, and it worked well. Let's see, the difficulty is still at the medium. Game settings. Yeah. So we're gonna exit the game. I'm gonna take a little break. I need to move my stuff a little bit here because I have to play this game in full screen. I was not able to play it in windowed mode, which I like to do, but I was not able to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna put my screen immediately 800 by 600, so that when I put my stuff here, it's gonna stay exactly there. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be simple. Yeah, I could have done that easily. Okay, great. Now I also wanted to do. What the fuck? Yes, the game I will start. Okay. Yes. I'll take a break here. I'll let this run during the break.
This fully interactive comedy western, easy to saddle up and play. So, grab your pistols and start mixing it up with some of the craziest characters from the way out west. In Sierra's latest interactive CD-ROM release, Freddy Farkas, Frontier Pharmacist.
It's the year 2065, and a war of awesome magnitude has erupted. In Konami's Cybernator for the Super NES, gamers assume the role of Cybernator, a giant mechanical warrior equipped with a nuclear fission thruster assault suit. Cybernator must try and obtain control of the moon base and its immense capabilities of launching monolithic intergalactic battle cruisers. But in your path stand the most powerful, mega-sized boss enemies ever to explode out of the Super NES scene. And only the Cybernator skilled in battle on land, satellite orbit, and atmosphere can bring this crushing war to a close. In the quest for peace, any of 4 different weapon systems can be powered up and switched out during gameplay. Fight on, crushing Axis cyber troops, topping it out through 7 war zones that stretch from the moon through vast expanses of space to the fringes of the Earth's atmosphere.
Robin Hood, your bow is needed. Outwit and outfight your deadliest enemies as Robin Hood, boldest outlaw in all England.
A curse upon you and all the outlaws of Sherwood Forest. For every insult to my person, you'll pay tenfold.
Fall under the spell of the beautiful and mysterious Marion. Conspiracies, love, powerful enemies, boisterous adventure, and constant danger await you in Conquests of the Longbow. Are you ready to be Robin Hood?
And after 13 years, I can finally say I have absolutely no urge to play this game.
New Asteroids is here for PC and PlayStation with 3D graphics, deadlier weapons, and two-player action. It's the most addictive game ever.
Raymond! You're a weak man, Ray.
Asteroids, they're back.
Contact. I have contact inside the perimeter. Tower confirmed. Over.
Roger, Sentry 1 confirmed. One contact at 129er, over.
Taking fire. Unknown enemy. Possibly O1 MG Hunter.
Roger that, Sentry 1. All units on full alert. Perimeter is breached.
Target acquired. I've got him. Target is down. I have no further contacts.
All units, enemy destroyed.
Tower,
the perimeter is secured.
Epic cutscene.
Life's but a walking shadow. It's a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying
nothing.
Nothing.
I guess that's Shakespeare. I don't know, but I'm guessing that's Shakespeare. Okay, so load game. Quick train. No, before I do the quick training. What's builder? Reading in systems, please wait. What's going on? Okay, don't think this is working. Escape. Oh, escape. I have a mouse now, but oh. Escape, escape. Oh, please, please. Oh. Does it work here? Great game. Okay. I guess it's kind of working, but it's broken. Okay, it's broken. Let's kill the process. Kill it. No, okay. Simulator. What's that? that the training?
This training, some of the...
No, we're definitely not doing the training again. Exit. Okay, just to do a quick battle. The Sword of Kalis versus... the Lexington. Okay. So, if we do like Elm, no, first targeting, target nearest enemy, then you do Elm, no, no Elm, yeah, standing orders, pursue target, but you're not doing it though. Do it! Pursue target! Maybe it's that speed thing? Impulse. It's at all stop, so there's that. Three-quarter impulse. He's not pursuing anything. Standing orders. Pursue target, dude. I thought he would actually do it, but I need to do it myself, I guess. But we're in. If I go weapons, switch to gunnery chair. Ooh,
Right
look
away,
at that.
sir.
So I can just shoot here. F1 in range. So now I can Elm. Standing order, pursue target.
Helm,
Now
pursue target.
I think he's pursuing the target. Okay, so the
enemy tractor beam has caught us, sir. We have broken free, sir.
So in what quadrant are we looking at right now? Our ship is moving, right? If I go M. Okay, but if I go weapon, switch to tactical odd again.
We have broken free, sir.
Well, now we just stop moving. We can't tell them to continue evading like he was doing. He was actually doing something, right? He was moving and everything. Oh, that sucks. That you can't tell them to...
Helm, you have the car.
Dorsal shield is down 50%. Enemy tractor beam has caught us, sir.
Just fire at
We have
will.
broken free, sir.
Captain has taken the car.
But it's not firing at will, that's the thing. I have to fire myself.
Wide angle.
Definitely wide angle. Definitely wide angle. I wanna see how it is to battle in wide angle.
Enemy tractor beam has caught us, sir. Dorsal shield is down 50%. We have broken free, sir.
What's that? Yeah, of course I'm just destroying with this K is little. Okay, let's play the game. I'm sorry, I need to get used to this. There's some things I don't understand, like why can't I just tell them to do this? Like why can't they auto fire? What is this auto fire at will? They're not firing at will. Yeah, exit, confirm. Load this. Load.
What a fine collection of
Let's
warriors.
watch this again.
So eager for battle. Are you prepared to destroy your enemy? Really? Today, you will fire the first shots in a campaign that will lead to the destruction of the Federation. This campaign is not real, but I assure you, it will be worse than real. If you can defeat them in my simulated trials, you will be able to defeat them anywhere, at any time. I believe you know when an enemy intends you harm, but are you truly prepared? Have you meticulously observed your enemy? Have you discerned his weaknesses, appraised his strengths, discovered his greatest hopes and fears? To know your enemy is to defeat him before you have faced him. Do not wait until you meet in the coldness of space, for space is the harshest instructor. In any future conflict, the Federation expects a coordinated assault by the Klingon and Romulan empires. They expect us to seize territory along the border, then entrench ourselves for a protracted conflict. Therefore, we will do no such thing. We will begin by creating a breach in the infamous neutral zone. Your task, as part of the Gotcha Group 1, will be to pave the way for our heavy strike forces. Over the years, Starfleet has installed powerful sensor probe nets along their side of the neutral zone to monitor our movements, while a cloaked vessel is extremely difficult to detect under normal conditions. It can be traced at short range by a sufficiently powerful probe net. We must destroy their probe nets without alerting Starfleet before our strike groups can cross the neutral zone. Jamming cruisers will be positioned along the probe net in the Targa sector. Once these are in place and all communications jammed, you will destroy the sensor probes and their monitoring stations. Now, make your approach. Under cloak. The element of surprise must be maintained. Good hunting.
Sir, Commander Thokmok is hailing the fleet.
Open channel. I am Instructor Thokmok, and it is I who will evaluate your performance within these trials. It is my duty to recommend your advancement when you have earned it, or to seek your dismissal if you have failed. Do not confuse me with my famous brother, Colonel Worf, the Imperial Arbiter for the High Council. I am not here to speak for you or to defend you. I am here to help General Chang test you beyond your breaking point. Now that you know this, we will begin. In this mission, cadets, you are responsible for creating a breach in the Federation probe net along the neutral zone. You must destroy the monitoring stations in your assigned systems and several of their sensor probes. The element of surprise is crucial. Jamming cruisers have been ordered to disrupt enemy communications within each targeted system. Approach your targets while cloaked. Your assigned jamming cruiser will signal you for when to commence the attack. After your targets are destroyed, remain with your assigned jamming cruiser until it warps out. May Otter guide you, cadets. Cloak your vessels and proceed to the Federation border. Thokmok out.
Captain, We have received our assignment. We are to hit the Beta Ceti monitoring station and its probe net.
For monitoring station, cripple probe net, maintain element of surprise, defend jamming cruisers, scan probe net. Oh, that's a special objective. And we have 3 days to do that. It seems that that's what I'm reading. 3:23, blah blah. 4 days. 4 days, essentially 4 days. Okay. So we need to stay with. Right now we have what? We have targets. Well, if I go like immediately, I would go here. I would go into science. No, it's
Captain
not
has taken the con.
It's weapons. It's in weapons. Well, like all objects. This is the thing.
Captain has taken the con.
Anyway, okay, we need to cloak ourselves, right? Engineering, power allocation. We're warping out.
Engage power allocation.
Defend the jamming cruiser. Okay, that's the cruiser that's with us. Okay, he's right there. If I turn around. Okay. System or warp-in system? That's where we're going.
Helm, you have the con.
Elm. Yeah, we're going there. Mission lists. Talmo is where we are.
Captain has taken the con.
This is where we are.
Engage warp drive.
Yeah, what? Still cloaked. There's still 2 days already.
We have arrived in the Beta Ceti system undetected, sir.
Okay, let me see. Target. How do we go through the target?
The Huia Gong has begun jamming the system, sir. We are clear to proceed with our attack.
Helm, you have the con.
Yeah, I like this. All objects. This is the AKS. This is the guy who's following us. This is what we're targeting. Mines. There's a bunch of mines. That's about these things. Do we need to destroy these things? We need to scan them, I think.
Captain has taken the con.
What's next? I think this is next target. Yes, okay, so Federation mines. The mines are there. We have this. These things. There's a shit ton of them. Destroy monitoring station, which is this. I think cripple probe net, so we need to destroy these. I think we need to destroy these things. I don't know how to target to reticle, like the nearest one is this. Nearest enemy would be this. Scan the probe net. Let's start by doing that. Okay, I downloaded the manual on my phone. I'm gonna open it. Okay, so yeah, next target, but target reticle must be there. No. Oh, F. I don't know who decided, like, what's what. There must be some kind of logic in there, but before the next stream, I will have to completely redefine the controls, similar to some other games that I played. That would make sense for me, because this is shit. Yeah. So if we want to scan this thing, we're going to science, and we do scan target.
The control probe for this cluster has been identified, Captain.
Okay. Scan probe is done. 6 out of 6 apparently. We scanned 6 probe just like by doing this. Okay. F. We need to destroy this, but we need to cripple this. I don't know exactly what they mean by cripple this. Destroy it? It's probably super easy to destroy, right? If we target this, let's go forward. Impulse.
Half impulse. All stop.
Arm weapons.
Arm all weapons.
Right away, sir.
Like, I can't tell them fire target. Like, targeting mode. Weapons. Weapon control, but I can just... What is charge?
Arm all weapons.
Right away, sir.
Shoot this thing. I guess I have to do it myself.
Helm, you have the con.
Like, attack, lock, target. Go.
Captain has taken the con.
Attack, lock, target. I don't get it. What's the difference between fire at will and it?
Helm, you have the con.
Ceasefire. Like if I'm shooting myself, there is no ceasefire.
Captain has taken the con.
Well, I have to shoot it myself, but then all hell will break loose, I guess. Let's go. No, I can't shoot, apparently. We have to remove the shields. The engineering, power allocation, stealth? No, battle standard.
Engage power allocation.
Oh wow.
This sensor group has been disabled, Captain.
Next one. Oh, the mines.
Starship has entered the system.
Of course it has. Maintain element of surprise. How do I do that? Destroy Federation investigator is the primary target. How do we switch target again?
Visual shield is down 50%.
Really? Already? Let's finish the mines. What the fuck? It's right there, but you target it. Is it too far? Helm, impulse speed, I don't know, after impulse.
Right away, sir.
Dorsal shield is down. Left shield is down 50%.
It automatically targeted it. Oh my god, we're 65 all percent. We still have a mine to destroy. Oh, I'm gonna die. We're dead. Well, that didn't take long. I have no idea what I'm doing. Was that what we needed to do? Maybe I should have moved a little bit more, but... Is it the mines? Is it the, like... the one thing I don't understand is the crippling of the thing is just... What are you talking about? Continue? I can't say. What's continue? Oh, okay.
What?
Need to kill the mines first.
Sir, Commander.
Out system, beta city. Oh, but no. First.
Engage power allocation.
A mine.
We have arrived in the Beta Ceti system undetected, sir.
There's a shit ton of these mines. But, okay, this is not all targets. That's why it's not targeting this.
The Huye Gong has begun jamming the system, sir. We are clear to proceed with our attack.
The control probe for this cluster has been identified, Captain.
Guess I maybe need to destroy 6 probes. Anyway, we need to destroy the investigating ship first. as soon as we attack a mine. What the fuck did I do? I did something there.
Engage power allocation. Three-quarter impulse.
Right away, sir.
Well, it's okay. So I'll just turn down the speed manually.
Sensor group has been disabled, Captain.
Forward shield is down 50%.
Target it, god damn it, man. You need to be exactly on it.
Dorsal shield is down.
Let's go away. Primary weapons are 75% down. Holy shit. Elm.
Captain, a Federation starship has entered the system.
I'm so fucked.
Engage power allocation.
At once, sir.
USS Banting.
Wide angle.
681. Okay, if I go target, no, weapons, switch to gunnery
control,
elm, standing order, or pursue
Helm,
target.
pursue target.
Right away, sir.
All ahead full.
I can't move this though. There's this is working. I'm not doing anything though. I'm just shooting. I'm trying to shoot the missiles, but I can't. From this angle, I think I cannot shoot missiles. Which again, why means that when I'm shooting in the front, when the ship's going on the side, why am my turrets, or I don't know these ships and how many weapons they're supposed to be. But this is just working. He's dead. Look at that, then. It's adjusting the speed, and it's the computer's doing its own thing. That's okay. Anyway, the game will become... Oh, there you go. Crew casualties. Holy shit. Eh.
Reported across all decks, sir. Primary weapons heavily damaged. Dorsal shield is down 50%.
I don't even know what happened. No, I can't shoot. There's... Okay. Okay. We have to go into damage. Damage. We need the... I don't know. Hull and power. Man, all is 52 auxiliary. The weapons are... Where's the fucking weapons? 69 minutes. Yes, I could like warp away and warp back maybe. Where's my weapons?
Captain has taken the con.
Dorsal shield is down 50%.
It was going so well, and now it's like, oh my god, the guy is just... Something happened, my shield went off immediately, and then he just destroyed me. What the fuck? What? Why did it target that? It just changed target for no reason. Yeah, we're gonna restart this. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, cripple problem net 1 out of 6, so there's 6 to do there. It's because I can't shoot my missiles here. Since I can't shoot my missiles, it's just pretty shitty. I feel that since I'm in the gunnery, the crew was actually shooting the missiles.
What a fine collection of warriors. So,
Sir, Commander Thokmok is hailing the fleet.
Okay, engineering.
Engage power allocation. At once, sir. Wide angle.
We have arrived in the Beta Ceti system undetected, sir.
That is the closest.
The Huia Gong has begun jamming the system, sir. We are clear to proceed with our attack.
Withdraw and repair. This is very important. This is like the most important. I should have gone withdraw and repair and then withdraw. Wait, power allocation.
Engage power allocation at once, sir.
So now I'm gonna turn around. Maybe I need to shoot 2 things. Or one of the probes before... If it's the probes, I'll just destroy the mines first. Maybe that's what I should do. Well, this is working. Wait. There's no more mines, that's it? That's the monitoring station? There's no more mines, fuck off, I don't believe you.
Helm, you have the con.
Okay, no more mines.
Captain has
right.
taken the con.
Oh no, don't shoot this. Shoot this. Yeah, I can't target them easily. Oh, I need to scan them. Science. Scan target. I don't care. Go. 3. Not sensor range. What? No. Science. Oh, I'm not targeting anything. Apparently there's no ship coming in. That's nice. We need to scan it before that. So maybe we should destroy it and scan it at the far end of that. Okay, let me destroy like more of them. Okay, I can't remember how much we have destroyed, but let's destroy one more. Okay, now let's target one more. Let's scan it. Science. Scan target.
The control probe for this cluster has been identified, Captain.
Okay. 32 out of 36 probe. Oh, okay, it still says the probes. No ship coming in. I don't know why, but there's no ship coming in, which is nice. Still says cripple the net. It doesn't say 1 out of 6 or anything like that. I mean, I don't know why. That's kind of annoying.
This sensor group has been disabled, Captain.
Okay, but that's only 1. Holy shit. shooting the targeted one. That's
This sensor group has been disabled, Captain.
cool.
This sensor group has been disabled, Captain.
Captain, a Federation starship has entered the system.
This sensor group has been disabled, Captain. This sensor group has been disabled,
Okay,
Captain.
we do need to destroy that ship, though. We had combat standard, which is fine. We have access to all the speed. No. Oh, okay. Oh. What the fuck? It's... Oh, the fucking mine... Oh, whoa, that was bad. Ah, yeah, we need to get away from here. Okay, engineering, power allocation, withdraw and repair, elm, impulse, full impulse.
Right away, sir.
And I can do elm, standing order, evasive maneuver, but it's not really gonna do anything for me. I need to do it myself. Captain is always at the elm. My hull is not being repaired at all. I would have to warp in system. I can only go there. I can't warp. I mean, all are equal. We have more crew than them. I lost crew, and that really pisses me off. Because, by the way, the crew like follows you from mission to mission. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna study a little more on this game. Maybe I'm gonna put on easy. Let's continue the battle here. Oh, we just cloaked. When we were close, he cloaked himself by automatically. Our hull is at 83% now. What? Okay, this is working. Our crew will not go up, but this is working. Okay, we can stay close to him. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I forgot that we're cool like that. Okay, and then when we can start shooting anytime we want. And let's go a little slower. Elm, impulse,
three-quarter impulse.
Yeah, engineering, power allocation. Oh, he's very far now. Okay, there you go. He doesn't know we're here. What the hell? I thought we were... It's because of the wide angle or something. I thought we were fine. I thought we were fine. Okay, that wide angle is... watch out. This game is crazy. Anyway, I love it, but it's crazy. I might just tone down the difficulty at easy. See how that goes. Jesus Christ. Hey, Draconic dude. This is a crazy game. I love it. It's amazing. It seems that the difficulty curve is... But there's a couple of like walkthroughs or let's plays on YouTube. So I'll see what somebody does, like how he handles things, and this will help me. And oh, that's how you play the game. Anyways, okay, I'm gonna take a little break. It is seen, it's streamed before. You've seen this stream before? Yeah, for sure. Like people have streamed this game, but this is really good. This is a good game. This is much better than I expected, and it's not. It's like the one of the least talked about Star Trek game, which I don't really understand because, I mean, holy shit, look at this. I think it's way too complicated, and most people just don't want to invest too much time in it. I'm not gonna end streaming. I'm gonna take a 5-10 minute break. And we're gonna come back with a bit of Oblivion. I'm gonna finish reading the manual until next stream. Next stream will be Sunday, so I'll have the whole weekend, and I have the whole weekend by myself. There's gonna be a lot of Oblivion this weekend, but I'm still gonna study on my on my Klingon Academy. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. Like I really feel at the academy. I'm like, wow, okay, really, I need to study on these ships and understand how this fucking works because I suck ass. Anyways, more Oblivion in a couple of minutes. We'll be back. Stay tuned. Ciao. More of this, yes. Sunday, and tomorrow, Friday, 8 p.m. Anachronox. Now, late night Oblivion.